Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hans is over there. I guess he's finished his business with the Lord, but there is something deeply sus going on at this castle, so maybe look into that a little bit. I've got a couple of perk points to spend, including a main level one here. Let's have a little look about what we might get here. Well built. As your strength increases, your carrying capacity increases faster. For each level of strength, you gain 12 points instead of the usual 10. Carrying capacity is always good. Each level of vitality has an extra stamina point, though. I do quite like that, because the stamina, as we know, runs out pretty quick. After the end of the fight, you gain +2 bonus. Yeah, I've had that one before. As long as you don't kill anyone, I've seen that one before. Yeah, I think. Okay. So in actual terms, how much vitality do I actually have? 14. So I would get +14 stamina. At the moment, I have. How much do I have? 164. So actually, that's not a huge increase. I mean, vitality will continue to go up is the thing. We would gain... So I have 10... Was it 10 strength at the moment? 13. So for each level of that, I would gain... So I've basically got 20... I would gain 26 carrying pounds, I think. Which would be pretty good. So maybe I'll do that. I might get the stamina one again at some point in the future, but for now, let's take that carry capacity. And where is swords? Arm of Beowulf. Use a long sword together with a shield or a torch. So at the moment, I'm using my broadsword is qualified as a short blade, whereas long swords are long blades. I guess. Without this perk, it's counted as a heavy sword, so you'd use it two-handed. Okay, so while its superior range can prove useful, your attacks with such a weapon will be 30% slower, 20% weaker, and cost you 20% more stamina. You'll be able to perform short sword. I don't know how good that is, because I don't want to attack slowly. I don't know if Master Strike counts as a combo. I think this one, now that I know that the sword I'm using, the broadsword, is a short blade, and it's not a hunting sword and it's not a saber, its defense will be 30% higher, and your attacks and blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, so I think that's actually pretty good, so we'll do that. So for hunting swords, sabers, I use a shield. Yeah, okay, well, we'll stick with those for now. So if I go to inventory, yeah, 290. So we were, what, 264 before? So it's added what I expected, the 26 pounds of carrying capacity, which is really cool, actually. So that's good. All right, well, I guess we start off by talking to Hans, but maybe he's got, like, a weird feeling about these guys as well. Let's find out.
We're all finished. Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course.
You got nothing.
So, did you have fun?
I had a great time.
What would you with Michael?
Michael, the garrison commander, challenged me to defend your honor in a friendly duel.
Did you win?
Of course.
Sorry I asked. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergov.
I want to explore a bit more.
Wait, I'd like to explore a bit more.
Why? We did what we were supposed to. There's nothing keeping us here now.
I know it sounds odd, but there's something fishy here.
There is.
I've got a bad feeling about it, and I want to find out more.
Henry.
Please, trust my judgment.
All right, but make it quick. And above all, I don't want any more trouble. We're here because of von Bergov's business, not for some godforsaken fortress. Got that?
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't turn up in time, you can catch up with me on the way, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to ensure my safety.
Okay, so we've got a bit of time before Hans gets pissed with us. Alright, so let's I'm going to get into my sneaky clothes, actually. I think we're going to be doing some sneaking around. I have been round the castle. I don't think there's a back way in from what I gathered before. We definitely want to be checking things out.
Hey,
That's the
go away! Can I help you?
That's the bathhouse.
Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something might go missing, and then there'll be trouble.
All right, we're not allowed in this bit, huh? Let's talk to her.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Yeah, true. The main thing is that my lord is content, and I don't disgrace him.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word, I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me and maybe tell me something about yourself?
No.
Forgive me, but
But while you're
I
gone, I'm
don't
going to
have
have a nose
time for a
around.
stroll right now. Noble's business. You understand?
That's a pity. It's not far from here. You'd be back in a jiffy. Stop by again if you change your mind.
What's going on with this guy?
Ah, Christ. Fuck.
Alright. Well, I can't seem to do anything with
What
them.
was that sound?
Oh, she's really mean to me.
Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something might go missing, and then there'll be trouble.
Huh?
Am I not allowed back in here now?
Huh? What?
I don't think I'm allowed in here.
Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something might go missing, and then there'll be trouble.
I'll try and lockpick my way in.
Are you really going to make me clear off? Do you hear? This one here. Here he is. Quick, come with me.
Nothing in here. Oh god, I thought those were stairs. Alright, well this is just a...
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
It was you! Halt! enough. We'll do this the hard way then.
Quick, come with
Now
me.
you'll
I'll fill
see
you in
what we
later.
do with criminals, bastard.
I'm going to reload, I think. This didn't go well. I didn't realise that I wouldn't be welcome back in the fortress. I thought I could kind of get in and then sneak around while I was here. That does seem to not be the case.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
It does look like I can... Alright, so they're not happy with me being in here. How do I get... Let's try sneaking now. Let's see if I can...
Christ, eh? Clear off, you mutt. Go sniff somewhere else. Who's there? Off.
Alex.
I don't want to be impolite, but you shouldn't keep your lord waiting.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Alright, let's come out. Let's have a look around. I mean, maybe there is a... I don't think there is, but there may be somewhere to sneak in. Let's have a little look. Don't think so. Let's try this again. Straight into this guy. Don't mind me.
I'll find you. Don't you worry. I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave and he looks pretty impatient. Shouldn't you join him? I reckon your place is by your lord's side and not here, don't you think? What? You just crashing? Do you? What? Oh! You want whatever? What's that?
Yeah, that didn't work out either. I want to get into that jail.
What does that mutt want over here?
I mean, how am I going to get there? Well, I got all these guys chilling out right here.
I reckon your place is by your lord's side, not here.
Yeah.
At the risk of repeating myself, your lord is waiting for you at the station.
Everyone's freaking out. Okay, that.
I found it. Quick.
Maybe we just go. Maybe there'll be... I don't know, maybe... yeah, I don't know. Maybe there'll be an opportunity to come back here and check it out a bit more time. Not getting up there, I don't think. Alright. Tell you what, let's just progress things with Hans and we'll move on. And, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity to see what's going on here a bit more. Is that Pebbles? There you are. Oh then, Hans. What does my journal say? Yeah.
I'm here, Sir Hans. Let's go.
At last.
I imagine we haven't seen the end of that.
This place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaromir's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
I have to imagine von
Welcome
Bergov's
back,
going to be like,
Hans.
that wasn't him.
Sorry.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that rebel.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress. He's definitely not sending you everything he can.
That's true. I discussed that with him. He insisted he couldn't send more men. He needed a garrison capable of keeping the fortress secure.
The fortress is on an outcrop with 1 approach road, and pretty well fortified. It could be held by 5 men with 1 arm tied behind their backs, unless they're vastly outnumbered.
That's probably true, but some of the men you saw there aren't his own. They're hired mercenaries, and the contract he signed with them binds them to protect the fortress and the surrounding area. If he were to send them out into the field, he'd have to pay extra, and he can't afford to. So he's sending his own armed men, who are his to use as he sees fit, and the rest have to stay at the fortress.
Nebag has hired mercenaries, does he? How many?
Around a dozen would be my estimate.
Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know where he got the coin for that. Thank you, gentlemen, for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I guess we'll do it the hard way.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Well, young Semine definitely left his own wedding. What was the murder in Troskowitz? Can't remember that.
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications.
Yeah, we already had a fight with him. Well, no, we didn't. We just learned something from him.
Inform me about what you get out of the
I
battle.
learned an unarmed combo that didn't seem to work. Or that I couldn't get to work, anyway. Where's Capon? Oh, he's off there. Okay, well, let's follow him. Might as well keep our black codes on for this. Are you just going to be there, are you?
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I guess we have to do it.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
Don't say anything, he's right behind us.
When was the last time you bathed?
At Christmas? Washing more would be a vanity.
Be that as it may, my nose would short...
Shit.
Don't worry, Hans. We'll do something, I'm sure. Sure, we'll sort it out. He's going to make me do it, I expect.
So,
But
it's up to us again.
see what happens, I suppose. I'll do it an empty start. I don't want to steal food.
Oh, God. Grab the door handle and let's go.
Here we go, I suppose. If it gets really gruesome, I'll probably edit it out, but we'll see.
Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for?
Slap him.
Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Who's your leader?
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. If you don't tell us his name right now, we're gonna fuck you up, and believe me, we can. Remember that time we found out who was leading those bandits near Neuhof?
Yeah. That was horrible. I thought you'd gone raving mad. So much blood.
But he talked eventually, right? Even if there wasn't much left of him.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! You'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than those soft-hearted souls from the garrison. A lot sterner. We've been through countless battles and interrogated enough prisoners to know how to loosen their tongues. If you want to try our patience, then go ahead, stay silent, and you'll see what happens.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
You're lying. I was
There we
just
go.
there and spoke directly with Lord Nabok.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
Then let me jog your memory.
Oh dear, Henry.
Wait! Wait! No! All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole. But his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
That's
To
fine.
hell with you.
Find out soon enough when we confront him.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergov.
Yeah, we'll try this again. Well, we can take an instrument.
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I, Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Semine!
There we go.
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Bergov finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergov has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergov too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Okay, well, that wasn't too gruesome when we got the info we needed, so...
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabakov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Semine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Semine turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semine. Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Oh, I don't know. Try and deal with it ourselves. Let's keep quiet about Semine for now.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semine's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergov trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Alright, guess we're gonna go see him then. Which was the right way, Hans? I'm lost already. Did he go this way? Oh, okay, yeah, he's going that way. Oh, what about these guys? What do you guys think?
Master, eh, Mutt? Lord be with you. What do you need?
That's okay for now. To catch up with Hans. Where's he going? Well, I guess it's up to me then. Ron's here, look at that, that's cool. Hey, Von Bergov.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
I'm going to say young Semine's doing it.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Older Semine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That man. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
It was just him.
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Alright, can speak with Capon then.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Berghoff is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
You're going to wait there for nearly 24 hours.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
Okay, well let's put our armor on.
Got a long haul ahead of us. So to hell
Where's
with
Pebbles?
unnecessary nonsense. Let's
Oh, there she
ride.
is. Pebbles, come back. Where are these guys going?
Young Semine conspired against our lord.
I didn't know there was a gate here. Maybe it wasn't open before.
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Shut up! You leave Pebbles out of this. Poor Pebbles. Right, let's follow.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there, didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was his captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his...
Oh.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Burgov.
And not just Lord von Burgov.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding. Long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
We have a witness who confirmed that Older was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semine, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semine. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
No, we're not going to burn poor old Semine and Gnarly.
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Bergov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Oh,
Traitors!
God.
Kill those traitors!
I'll show you!
Nice hit!
Hey! Come and help me with these bastards! At them! Your choice,
Too
traitor.
slow.
Fuck you! There's more of them!
More and we can go home.
Blood, yes!
You got him.
Don't kill him!
There's more of them.
Mine!
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raze Semine to the ground.
What are we going to do?
Can we talk to all...
Von Bergov already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him, hopefully he'll only take out his wrath there.
Meanwhile, we could flee.
And leave them to their fate. Betray my comrades in arms.
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, Von Bergov will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does Von Bergov want to attack Nabokov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
yeah, let's talk to Older.
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did he join those bandits?
Because Von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as Von Bergov's rat.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with Von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God! Why do you punish me so?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and
I think I know where this is going.
we must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Berghoff, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Berghoff.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Older. God protect us. And you as well.
Damn, that was a lot.
We should ride back. Report this to von Berghoff.
Okay, well I guess we'll follow Hans back.
Nice one!
I didn't take a photo. I was going to, but it's a bit dark, I think. Probably fast travel.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
I think so.
You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Berghoff won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And... God, Henry. I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
Is there anything else? I might pause here unless they have any more conversation and just let them ride to Trotsky. We'll come back when they're there. Okay, we're basically back at Trotsky now, so guess we're going to speak to von Berghoff. Might be stuff to do out there. I'm not sure yet. I'll look at there in a bit. Oh, Pebbles, you'll be alright in here. I'm stuck. Wait for me, Hans. I guess we could run up and talk to him. dip my head in a tub as well if I can find one. I could actually. Oh well. Let's go off and find him. This doesn't seem right. This fellow Hans, he probably knows the way more than I do. Oh, I thought there was a tub. Just wash ourselves when we're covered in gore. I'm gonna keep my armor on though. We might help with certain checks. Hans got up here? Here he is. Is this guy going to be in bed? Well, it is midnight, so probably. I feel like Hans is just going to sit on that bench, no? Yeah, we're going to be waking the guy up. What are you doing? You get a bed? You just get... You're just going to bed? Oh, for piss sake. Is there another bed in here for me? Oh. Okay. Well, thanks, Hans. It does say, well, it does say report to him in the morning. Fine. I guess we'll sleep here. Someone might freak out, though. Let's go down to my hovel. Come on in, Matt. Right, I think what we shall do is go to bed and then probably end it there, so when we get up in the morning we'll go and chat with von Berghoff. So let's do that. Right, well, we'll leave it there, I think. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Quite a story-packed mission, and it's, well, yeah, a story-packed episode, and it was pretty interesting. I'm glad we sided with old Semine. He was a nice guy, and see there's gnarly and stuff as well. I didn't feel like we could in good conscience slaughter them all. But we'll see where that gets us in the next episode. Tune in then, for sure. But if you enjoyed this episode, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Let me know in the comments your thoughts as well on the various choices taken and what we've learned. Interested to hear them. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.